In this video, we will discuss placing doors for the Ultimate Door Family Collection. To place doors, be sure to use the door opening families that only begin with GR. Door families that have an additional letter are nested component families and should only be placed inside the door opening families and should never be placed outside without the door opening family. When placing a new door in a project, sometimes the family will look incorrect before being placed. This is okay. This is simply Revit trying to resolve the shared nested families being loaded. Once placed, Revit will resolve the dimensions and everything will look correct. Sometimes there may be issues with the door hardware appearing on one side of the door. This is okay. All users need to do is simply flip the door back and forth, and this will resolve the issue, and this will no longer happen when a new door is placed in the project. For curtain wall hosted families, the typical workflow applies. Select a panel, unpin it, go over to the Properties palette, and then select the door leaf to replace the panel. Curtain wall hosted family doors come with two family types, one that wraps the door frame and one that wraps the door. Users can easily switch, and this is an adjustment parameter that users can set up inside the type properties. This all depends on the workflow and how users adjust the curtain walls. Before or after a door is placed, users can adjust the instance parameters for the door hardware, the door trim, and the door depth. Users will not be able to adjust the door depth in the instance parameters unless the family style has been adjusted so that the door frame does not inherit the full wall depth. By doing so, this means that the door frame will now be able to be adjusted based on an instance parameters here. You can see we can adjust it to be any depth, as well as users can adjust the inset parameter from the pull side of the wall. As discussed in an earlier video, this is also where the width and the height parameters are adjustable. Please refer to the configuration video for why we set these as instance properties instead of type properties. For additional clarity, when placing and adjusting doors in this collection, the terms push and pull are used to denote the sides. This collection also uses the terms side 1 and side 2 and includes invisible annotations that are only visible once it is selected. Once a family is deselected, the annotations are not visible at all. This way, if a door is flipped in any direction, users will easily be able to identify what adjustment is made to what door leaf and side. Additionally, for families that do not have clear push-pull orientation, like this pocket door, we included a directional arrow indicating the push side of the door. Lastly, our collection incorporates a door placement alignment feature, so users can know when their doors are aligned at a fixed distance every single time without needing to break out the dimension tool. This is indicated by these invisible lines that are only visible when the family is selected and are adjustable at this parameter here. So users can easily set it to 4 inches, 10 inches, and in doing so, users can easily align the dimension to the wall and have it be perfect every single time without having to adjust anything. In the next video, we will go over clearances and egress parameters for calculating life safety plans.